It's like I had a brain injury in the middle.
Do you think this was really Domenick Irrera?
I don't know. That came up with mine too.
I'd never seen it written as Domenick Irrera
Neither have
before.
I. But if you scroll there's a bunch of public posts.
You think it's real?
Just look at it. I don't know. I didn't look at it for too long, but
Kirk Miller's a mutual friend.
He's got it seems like real posts. I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know enough about Dom Irrera to like be able to discern between like somebody pretending to be him and what he would actually say.
Yeah, like what a weird person to pretend to be on Facebook. No, I'm Dom Irrera, I swear.
No, I'm totally Dom Irrera.
That also shows how like dead comedy is that like, oh, Dom Irrera's building up his Facebook
Popped
presence.
up on my mutuals.
Yeah.
Because we have 20 mutual friends.
It's a bad sign when it's like a very famous comedian.
Yeah. The moment Bobby Slayton shows up in your recommended feed, you know comedy's dead.
Dom Irrera is 72 years old.
Dude, he's so old. He's been doing comedy since 1933.
He's been on Oprah.
What?
He's been on Oprah and my recommended friends list. I bet there's not a lot of people who have...
They're really not.
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
It's like I was on Mad TV and SNL. Oh yeah?
Our next presenter is truly perspiring, Dom Irrera.
Was what suggested to be a friend of mine.
Oh, he was a voice on Hey Arnold.
What?
He's in The Big Lebowski?
Who did he play in?
He played that like short... He was a main character on Hey Arnold. He was that short dude,
Oh, he was
Ernie
him?
Potts.
That makes sense. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I wish Harold was still on Netflix. I would watch that again.
Hey man,
Because for a minute,
I'll be the first to say it. Good show.
Because for a minute, Netflix had a bunch of old like Nickelodeon shows.
Yeah, I remember those days.
And I remember watching, like, giving all of them a shot again. Rugrats is terrible.
Rugrats is bad.
Rugrats is really, really bad.
Hey Arnold's great though. I watched Hey
But
Arnold.
yeah, I
a few
watched
years
Hey
ago.
Arnold and I was like, oh, it's on Hulu?
Carl, who's like what 40, who's probably like having sex while Hey Arnold was originally on. He like a few months ago I was like, oh, I'm gonna sell all these VHS tapes, and he's like, hey, will you send me these VHS tapes? And one of the ones he wanted was just a bunch of episodes of Hey Arnold. And then I was like, why? And then he got them, and he's like, this is perfect. I'm excited to watch this, excited to rewatch this, and I'm finally gonna check out Hey Arnold. Like you're
That's how you got Hey Arnold, was buying the second-hand VHS.
Carl, you're like older. You probably could have made Hey Arnold.
You could have worked.
You could have been
on
Arnold.
the production of Hey Arnold.
Yeah. It'd be like me being like, I'm gonna check out the Little Rascals. No, not even. It would be like me being like, I'm gonna check out Dragon Tales.
Yeah.
I missed Dragon Tales when it was originally on because I was too old. You know, I've always wondered what Bear in the Big Blue House is all about.
What was the girl who was a clown?
Oh man, that girl. I bet she's cute
And
now.
a big couch? Well,
The
she was
big-
cute back then.
big-
She was an adult.
Big comfy
Shut
couch.
up.
I think it was just called Big Comfy Couch.
I think that is what it was called.
She was kind of cute. I don't know if she's an adult back then.
I think she was.
Lunette the Clown?
Yes.
Cheryl Wagner.
I don't think she was a child. She was probably young. I don't think she was like
Oh yeah, I'm seeing her now. She's quite an old woman.
Yeah. No, I remember her as a grown woman.
And you had a crush on her?
Well, duh. That was
I just wanted to be on that couch, man.
that couch did look comfy.
So, girl,
And it was certainly big.
this is an odd woman to have a crush on, but it makes a lot of sense for some of your relationship choices.
Yeah.
She kind of has dumb face tattoos.
Ever since then, I've been
A
looking
weird
for
hat. She dresses like a child.
Ever since then, I've been looking for my own clown.
Yeah.
The children.
Giant fake nose.
The
You're always
women I
dating
date-
women with fake
The
noses.
women I date don't dress like children.
No. They dress like they're
They
from
dress like
a Tim Burton
young
movie.
adults. Young adults finding themselves.
Yeah. That must be wild, man. You're just like, yeah, I got a show that's like nationwide. Everyone watches it. I'm a huge star. I star, I write, I produce.
I'm a clown.
I'm a clown. Don't recognize me? Ask your kids. the creepiest thing anyone could say.
I'm a clown for kids.
You might not recognize me, but show a photo to your children. I bet they'll freak out.
I bet your fucking kid's gonna get hard. Here, I'm gonna use this blender, so I'm not gonna be able to hear you for a minute.
No, this is like real comedy. It's like we're at a club. Real.
Are you still recording it?
I think so. Yeah, I just left it. You're just like you're smoking a cigarette, but you like don't want me to hear the lighting. Dom Irrera was like a huge star on Nickelodeon, apparently.
I've always wondered because like
He's like a go-to for voices.
I hear like doors and shit slam downstairs sometimes, so I figure he could probably hear me use my blender.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like it must always him just being like, oh, Eric's pretending again.
Eric's making margs.
Eric's pretending he's healthy again. He's gonna drink a smoothie.
Dom Irrera has had such a consistent career of doing the bare minimum of work. I'll do a Rocco's Modern Life voice.
He was on Rocco. Wow.
He voiced Skippy for 2 episodes.
Oh, well, that's not exactly.
Then a year later, Seinfeld. Then 2 years later, Boy Meets World.
I mean, that's all he needs. I'm sure he's making tons of money on the road.
Well, yeah, he's a club guy.
Can you imagine being like, wow, Dom Irrera's coming?
Dom Irrera's coming.
And, like getting tickets, like calling early, like you're trying to get tickets for like fucking Led Zeppelin or something.
I'll just imagine you're like 25 and you like live in New York and you've been like doing comedy since you're like 17 and you're like, man, I can finally perform at the Cellar. It's me and Dom Irrera.
And Dom Irrera and Bobby Kelly.
Like,
Titans of the industry.
Me and a 72-year-old man are doing the same amount of time for the same amount of pay. I'm gonna friend him.
You should.
I hope he's nice.
Are you as soon as he accepts a friend request, you send him a message. Are you a nice friend?
Dom, I gotta be honest, I'm worried that you won't be friendly.
I know we're friends, but will you be friendly?
I'm worried you're gonna be mean. You might what if you roast me?
Oh, roast me, Dom.
I know you're a big comedian. You think Dom Irrera's using a desktop, or you think he's got Facebook on his phone?
I think he's got it on his BlackBerry.
He's got it on his car phone.
He's figured out a way to hook Facebook up to his beeper.
Now he's not even popping up as a person I can be friends with.
Well, he probably fucking heard you.
Yeah. Damn, dude, Hollywood is powerful.
He heard you talking shit and he said no.
I just want to be his friend.
He heard you talking shit and Tom's gonna kill himself.
Damn, dude. Don't do it, Dom. All right, so 9:55 p.m. I friended Dom Irrera.
Is it 9:55? Lord, if this ever does get released, it has to include me on the.
Oh, definitely.
Me not being able to be heard at all. So a one-sided conversation with you and then occasionally a blender.
No, I think that's a really solid YouTube clip. People talking about Dom Irrera with a blender. That's classic club comedy. And now you're just jacking off in the kitchen. All this Dom Irrera talk. I wonder if that guy's got a pet lizard.
Dom, are you being taken advantage of?
Free Dom Irrera.
Amazon wishlist.
Free Dom Irrera.